everything. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, this stupid motherfucking pay-per-view.
So sorry.
Can't wait to see you try it.
so sorry.
Because I had some earlier today.
I can wait. You're nasty.
That shit is good. Dude. What are you talking about?
You know what they say about people that put muscle on their watermelons?
You can't trust them.
That shit is good.
You know what they eat?
Exactly.
Ass.
All right.
Fresh off
All right,
the shitter.
everyone. Welcome to
You
the
know
pre-show.
about wiping?
You know
I
what?
got you.
Get the corners.
Christ.
Num 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 num.
hey. What's the fuck? What are those toilets called with the little water that shoots
The
up?
bidet.
The bidets.
The fucking bidet. I got you. Come in.
Y'all
That's
nasty.
what people do. No, I'm not. That's what people do that eat watermelon with. What the fuck you mean?
Eating watermelon and mustard is really good.
It's
You're
equivalent
fucking
to
nasty,
to
bro.
eating
It's
that
equivalent to fucking sewer water.
fucking
No, it's
booty
not.
Ugh, not sewer water.
You haven't. How do you know what sewer water tastes like?
Ugh, gross.
I smelled it before.
Are you drinking toilet water?
No, but I smelled it before.
You're comparing because you already know what it tastes like. Apparently,
No,
Oh
I know what it
God.
smells like.
I'm about to gag in my mouth.
he's gonna taste it
Ugh.
today. He's gonna acknowledge the
The
watermelon.
nastiness.
The watermelon
That's what
mustard.
I'm gonna acknowledge the nastiness. Why does it look like I'm on a lag?
Because you're
Hello?
shitty ass Wi-Fi.
You good on mine?
You got shitty ass
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
McQuan,
that fucking
watermelon and mustard is good, bro.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's
I might as well try.
delicious.
Should I try it now before we like officially start?
we
or
officially
should I
go-
wait until after the
Officially
intro?
go on and then do that like on the show and because him over there, he already did it
I did it, dog.
And he said it was fucking gross.
with the
What?
braces on too.
Can I ask you a
What the
question,
fuck?
kid? Can I ask you a question? Did
What's
you
up?
get this from TikTok?
Yes.
I knew it. I knew it. I told, dude. I was on.
You called it.
I was on TikTok, and
called it.
that's all I seen it. My Quan, I have
As
to
soon as
try
I
it, brother.
saw it, as soon as I
I
saw
have
it,
to
I
try
wanted
it
to try
because I lost the bet because this ass wipe went no.
and I'm about to go 10-0 tonight with that fight.
You a fucking lie.
My
This is the first time in Mayweather's career that I'm going for Mayweather.
It's not. It's going to be by decision. It's not going to be a knockout.
Of course, it's gonna be that by decision. Mayweather don't fucking knock nobody out.
With all
He's
that
too busy
dancing
around.
all that dancing around he's got going on. I'm going off of his last fight with Pacquiao.
Bow, bow, bow. I'm going off his last fight with McGregor.
I think he really doesn't like this guy that he's going up against. So
Oh, nobody likes him.
Man,
I
he's
don't
not
even
trying to
fucking
get.
like
He's
this
not.
I
dude.
think
He's
this
not.
is
He's not trying to get hurt though.
I don't even like Logan Paul.
Nobody does. But they just want to
You
see
do?
Mayweather. But they want to say Mayweather. I didn't say that I liked him.
He was a lying motherfucker.
No, I don't like him. The thing
He
is,
was a
but
lie,
I want to see Mayweather lose, just like Roman Reigns and his, tribal chief nonsense.
Roman Reigns ain't losing no time soon, brother. Sit back, relax, and acknowledge.
Did you not see? Yeah, that's everybody right now.
everybody right now.
Fisting and shit. Did you not see the message I sent?
I have no idea what you're talking about, bro.
which one? With the about
I know
the
you
tribal
send
chief?
many messages.
Okay. So I don't have my phone.
Because you're a hater. Haters
not a
send
hater.
many messages. You're a
No,
keyboard hater.
Did you not keyboard hater? You know what?
Damn.
Well, I can't call him a keyboard warrior because
No,
he's a professional wrestler. So
Oh, which by the way,
but
yeah, got
keyboard hater.
No, I'm saying Mauro Ronaldo about his sports
Okay.
entertainment comment.
I did see when you posted that. Yes.
Woo, boy.
He came out the gate.
Yeah, he did.
Thank you,
He's like,
Daniel
I
Miller.
have
Thank you.
I have pro wrestling experience, but I know real sports entertainment.
Wow.
That's what he said.
He ain't
So
shit.
everyone, let's go ahead and let's have a great show, and
Oh, Chris said
we'll be
we
right
can
back.
start it now. Okay.
Oh, hi, Chris. How you doing, Chris?
This is TJP, the Phil-Am Flash, otherwise known as the Cruiser Great, fresh off of a few wars at the Impact Zone and for New Japan Pro Wrestling. And this shout out is for the hashtag Heels for Life podcast with your hosts Chris, Kid USA, Nappy Boy, and Ziggy the Beast. Welcome, listeners. God bless, and keep watching Pro Wrest.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Hold up, hashtag heels for life. Wanna welcome everybody, yeah, we gotta get it hype. Hey, every week talking wrestling, we get into it. Current events, even guests that we're interviewing. Hosted by Chris, Kid USA, and Nappy Boy. Shout out to Ziggy, put the smack down, you can't ignore. The best you gon' find anywhere online. Tell the competition they about to get clothesline. Hold up, hashtag heels for life. Let's go.
Welcome to hashtag Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast, episode 149. I'm your host, Mr. Team.
Nappy Boy.
Kid USA.
Ziggy the Beast was good.
So, everyone, we are one episode away from our 150th episode, which will be next week, Sunday, 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. We will be doing a collaboration with the Jobber Tears podcast, which I am very happy and excited about. On our fan page, we are approaching 500 followers on our page.
Yeah.
Great job.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Yes. Currently in the charts right now, with the Apple podcast
Chartable
charts.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're at 84, if I'm not mistaken. 83. So
83,
we are
guys.
part of the top 100 podcasts in the country right now.
That's awesome.
So yes. So yes, we got a lot to cover this evening.
No, Mike Juan, congratulations to y'all because y'all are making this possible.
Yes,
shout out
making
to
it.
y'all.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
A couple of shout outs to some of the wrestling groups. PWA Pro Wrestling Anarchy. Thank you so much for allowing me to share the podcast in your group. Shout out to let's see, the NAW group. Shout out to the Jobbers Tier Podcast Network group page, the wrestling community. Yep, I like wrestling. We love wrestling. Let's see, Pro Wrestling Live, Pro Wrestling Circle, Pro Wrestling 101, Wrestling Central, and other groups.
Oh,
that I have not named.
This
guy.
guy.
So tonight we will be talking about some shit that we talked about on Wednesday.
You say talk about that clown.
We have to go live on Wednesday because there was a lot of shit that happened in one day with the WWE releases.
Just one.
So we will be discussing that. So yes. Now from Black Wednesday to now, we have not had any more information on WWE releases, but we will be hearing about them probably in next coming 2 weeks or so.
But did y'all see the tweet that Keith Lee tweeted a few days ago? It was kind of like
very cryptic.
Kind of it did a skirt.
It was a little weird. Just
we're like it's a little cryptic, don't you think?
Now, honestly, I mean, this could go either way. This could be a tease of his comeback, or it could be that he's retiring. Now, rumor has it, I don't know. Rumor has it there's an injury.
From an injury.
He's recovering from an injury, but we don't know how serious the injury is.
COVID.
No, it's not COVID.
COVID isn't an injury, sir.
Yes.
To the lungs, it is.
Yeah.
Coming from someone that actually had it.
Is it an injury?
It brings you down for a little while.
Yeah.
Right.
So that we're definitely following that story.
Keep you up to date on that, especially for real.
Definitely. let's see. Daniel said that. Yep, I like wrestling. They are frauds, and I hate wrestling. They don't have nothing to do with me, bro. Like I'll just look. They allowed me to share my shit there.
Frauds, and
Yeah,
He's talking about.
I like wrestling as a group.
Yeah, we're not bashing other.
No.
We don't bash.
We tell it how it is, and this is what we do. It's unscripted, it's live, it's raw, as you want to put, no pun intended with the Monday Night Raw, but it's us.
Yeah, we more raw than raw.
We're not bashing anybody. It's telling us.
No. I don't think he meant bashing. He was talking about the group itself. He said that they were.
He was bashing the group.
Yeah, he was.
My apologies.
That was
into my fault.
He was about to go ham. He was like, forget the 27th. I'm about to go live tonight.
What's good, man?
For real.
So let's kind of discuss, kind of making a little part 2 about the WWE releases before we get into the WWE news, AEW news, and so forth, so forth. Okay, so the biggest shock was mainly Braun Strowman and Aleister Black. So Braun Strowman said he said this 5 years ago that if he ever like hang up his boots and leave from the WWE, that he's not going to wrestle again. Then there was a post that was going around about when he was negotiating with his, about his contract. He said that he made a mistake, but they wouldn't elaborate what type of mistake this was. I hate to say this though, but Braun Strowman, as powerful as he is as a wrestler, he's a fucking goof in real life. That's just how I feel. Yeah, it's just like, yes, he's a world champion. He's a mid-card champion. I mean, he had a belt with a 9-year-old. I mean, what the fuck do you want me to say about this Braun Strowman character?
And that was the best time for Braun Strowman ever.
Yeah, it was. I mean, he gave a 9-year-old that's still peeing in the bed life.
If you were 9 years old, you would want that memory in your life.
Yeah, I mean, he has that memory. I mean, he has long brown hair, and I still don't even know who the hell this motherfucker is. I mean, he's a 9-year-old. He probably
hold on.
He probably just now getting in college now. I mean, it's just whatever. but in any case, it's just Braun Strowman does not do nothing for me. People have asked me, should he go to AEW? No, he should not go to AEW. He should do this. He should go to the indie scene, the same people that he shaded on.
He'll go back to
that's what he should do.
So we'll see Braun Strowman show up on an episode of TNA Impact.
Or MLW.
Or NWA.
Or NWA.
Oh, he'll be on Power.
Yeah, Power.
Yes, exactly.
He should apologize for what he said too.
Yeah, that's why
he really should, because like we stated this as well.
He needs to eat that crow and move on.
What goes around comes around.
Thank you.
The same people you shaded on, you got to work with them. Stupid motherfucker. That's
what you never.
You know how hard that is when you go to the locker room and you have to apologize to every guy. Like, so how does it feel to be not in WWE anymore?
I mean, how does it feel to be working at McDonald's for $11 an hour?
That wasn't a real picture.
I know. I just had to like kind of put that out there.
Serving milkshakes and shit. But hey, I mean, I hope he says.
I love milkshakes.
If their milkshake and their ice cream machine is actually working.
You know the secret to that, right? Why it's always broken
down?
Because you got to turn it on.
Well, no, because
there's no
moisture. Clean it, and if they turn it on, then it gets dirty, and then they got to clean it again. So once they clean it,
I heard it's a bit to clean.
That's it. Once it's clean, it's broken. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's no milkshakes.
It's broken.
Would you like anything else?
Moist.
Yeah, ice cream.
Would you like an apple
broken
pie?
Oh, fuck your apple pie.
Deep fried with the French fries.
So as everyone know, the highlight of tonight's show is Booker T.
Booker T.
Now, looking at my co-host. Now, I told you about that motherfucker. I told you about him, right? The funny thing is, you said that he was not even he was in my top most hated favorite 5.
He's almost there with Hulk Hogan.
And how nice this motherfucker decide to come up in our
He had to get his clout,
in our
Chris.
story. I mean, dude, Booker T is the clown of all clowns. I mean, like Donkey the Clown is like better than Booker T. Booker T does shit to stay relevant. I mean, that's what Booker T does. This got to be the most dumbest shit that I've ever heard any wrestler say. This man said, and this is disrespect. I'm sorry. This is how I feel. He said that there was nothing interesting about Aleister Black. What?
Okay, and I'm going to stop you right there real quick. I don't mean to cut you off, but that's the same shit that Eric Bischoff said about Stone Cold Steve Austin. That black boots and black tights does not sell. And guess what he did? He fucking sold his ass off and became one of the top performers in the business. Saying that is lighting the fire up in his ass, and Aleister Black is going to come 200% even better than what he already was.
I want to say two things. One, how can you call somebody untalented when he was the one? He was the one that brought up the eye injury and wanted to put a contact in his eye to let it live on. And then me trashing Booker tonight is really upsetting because today at work it was an easy day. So I had all the time in the world to catch up on the biographies from AEW. And so I ended up watching, the Shawn Michaels one. I ended up watching the Ultimate Warrior one, the Macho Man one. And I ended up watching the Booker T one. And his story
was fake as hell.
It's kind of like,
no, I'm gonna keep it real. Just like how he thinks he keeps it real. His story is such a success story, and it's so inspiring to anybody who lives that life and is struggling to get the fuck out and watches this. If this doesn't like inspire you some kind of way, then I don't know what will.
I found nothing.
The struggle. Story. Nah, bullshit. The struggle he went through.
That part, yes.
No. Like the beginning stages.
I understand
the up and coming. Once he went to WWE, he was still there, but then he started to slightly go down with the, like the BS. What, baby? Oh, I'm in the zone.
Oh, another guest appearance,
baby.
Yes, baby. Go play. I'm in the zone.
He's in the zone.
And hold on. And so for him to go through the trials and tribulations, him and Stevie Ray, and having to overcome.
Yes, baby.
Hold on, baby. And having to overcome so many obstacles, you got shitted on. Don't copy that. Just for you to now shit on other people. That's what I don't get. That. Don't say that word. Go play. I love it.
Is that the watermelon?
Yes.
Highlight of the night.
Watermelon.
I love it. Go ahead. All right, go play.
And she says that the watermelon.
I don't like watermelon.
Okay, go.
She telling you, Uncle.
She's so adorable.
Watermelon.
Give her the watermelon and
mustard. Thank you. But that's what I don't get. God. Like when they were up and coming with the Ebony Express and how they were getting slandered and racial slurs shouted out to them, and just like that changed everyone's perspective. Here you are, umpteen years later, shitting on people because you're a fucking yes man. And I said it. And Stevie Ray, if you watching this, I am so sorry, and I mean that with the most respect.
Hey Stevie,
he is a freaking yes man.
I know you probably gonna be
in
my
probably
inbox.
Will agree.
Hold on. Stevie Ray,
that's still somebody's brother, though.
I know, but he's
and
still
I
gonna
don't
agree.
want to disrespect.
Can I kind of get this out, please? Thank
you.
Go
ahead.
My bad, Chris.
Stevie, you know I have much love for you, and you got much love for me. Well, you know how I feel about your brother, so I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it alone. But anyway, let's get to Tumor. Shout out to Tumor. Shout out to the fat Super Saiyan. Let's read his comment.
My boy.
Yes. All right. So he said that Booker T is doing the same corny shit that Jimmy Cornette does to keep people talking about him. They always trying to do the shock jock shit to keep listeners tuning in. In other words, keep that nigga is trolling just like he was when he had beef with Corey Graves. But bro, look,
he's not wrong.
You gotta really feel me on this. Number one, I don't give a fuck if he's trolling or not. Booker T is that type of nigga where he will sell out his own people just to get a fucking check. And I've said this to his brother. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, say what you want, Chris. I said no. I said, number one, when I'm on a podcast with you, I know that you want me to be myself and you want me to say things, but at the same breath, we have to keep that respect level because at the end of the day, he's still your brother. But whether I'm on this podcast or on his podcast, I would still say I'm still going to keep it 100 because Stevie Ray, I still respect him in the business. I respect Booker T as well, but Booker T acts like a fucking house nigga. Let's just keep the shit real, okay? So. But the things that he does, I'm sorry, the trolling is not do you no motherfucking favors. Shut the fuck up and don't say anything if it does not, elevate the people that's in the business. Because right now is a struggle to get to the next level in the WWE unless you are Roman Reigns. And I'm just gonna leave it at that.
You mean his tribal chief and shit,
or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
So does that mean is he up there with Hulk Hogan?
What you mean? What part? Because there's levels to that shit.
Talking shit and trying to have any type of relevancy.
See, Hulk Hogan is a fucking racist. Booker T is just a house nigga that's just trying to get off his porch.
But is he not wrong? I mean, is he wrong for saying what he said about
yes, he's wrong as fuck because number one,
if he was a black superstar, do you think he would say the exact same thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
he shitted on black wrestlers before.
Who? Yeah, that's true because he shitted on The Rock.
You gonna make me do some research?
Yeah.
I mean, this man shitted on The Rock. He shits on people that's light skinned to him.
Shit on The Rock?
I mean, really?
They're jealous of his superstardom.
I mean, and then the motherfucker called that bullshit the bookend. That shit's like just like the fucking your career right now. It's like a dead end.
Don't do that because I'm all full of knowledge. The bookend came way before the rock bottom did, bro.
He just made it look.
Let's just put that out. Let's just
the bookend. Look,
I gotta put that
out. It looks like trash.
Shit.
No, not necessarily.
Right.
Okay, so Scorpion Deathlock is the same as the Sharpshooter.
Hold on, my bad. The Rock kicks his leg out.
So Scorpion Deathlock is different than the Sharpshooter?
No, it's the same shit.
Have you seen Sting do that shit?
Yeah, it's the same shit.
Hold on. So Tumor had another. He had a follow up. He said, "Let's not get it twisted. Booker T is still one of my favorite wrestlers and personalities. I just don't like the down talk of the current super quackers of wrestlers.
I loved Harlem Heat growing up. I loved Booker T.
Like all of us did.
No, don't get me wrong. It was a great tag team.
Loved it. But I even enjoyed him in the beginning stages of WWE with like the Stone Cold and everything.
I feel like Booker T did all this to voice his opinion and didn't care about everything that happened after. He's like, watch me do this, and this is the reaction I'm going to get. Click.
But the problem is with that, Booker T, when he gets read online, he wants to cry foul and say that, oh, you hurt my fucking feelings. You wasn't saying that bullshit when you was saying that shit about Aleister Black. You wasn't saying that shit when you was talking about Sasha Banks. Let's not bullshit ourselves.
But this is full shield to the fire right now.
Real quick, kid, he shitted on Naomi. Black wrestler. So he shits on everybody.
And Naomi went to his fucking training school.
Shattered on.
I mean, don't you see where I'm going?
Okay.
You asked a question and I answered
it. No. And I'm going to respond
because you said, would he shit on Aleister if Aleister was black? I can't answer that because Aleister is white, but he has shitted on black talent.
Okay. You good? You done?
Yeah, I'm just stating facts, brother.
I understand that, but we're comparing Aleister Black to Naomi.
What's the difference? Naomi's a 2-time SmackDown Women's Champion.
Really?
And Aleister's a no-time.
Ooh, so
And
what? She can do
Aleister's
her
a
legs like this,
no-time
like my
WWE
arm.
champion besides NXT. So if you want to compare apples to apples, Naomi's slightly higher than Aleister. Aleister has done jack shit, and I'm not.
You want to know why?
Aleister. I'm not trashing Aleister. It's not his fault. It's bookings. No, I'm not.
There are two versions of Aleister Black that no one really wants to talk about. You cannot talk about Aleister Black, the one that's what's on the main roster, versus the one that was NXT.
NXT sorry, version was totally different.
Absolutely. So we
like Keith Lee.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. There are levels to this shit. Okay, because like number one, some of these motherfuckers have not even watched Aleister Black in NXT. So how the fuck can you sit up here and try to debate with me and you didn't even watch Aleister Black in the NXT?
Just his entrance alone in NXT was 10 times 100% better than what we saw in WWE.
Did y'all hear about some of the ideas that Aleister Black had? He wanted to do a group with Demon, Finn Balor, Swamp Father, Bray Wyatt, Aleister Black, and Undertaker.
I heard about that. I heard about that. There was even
got shitted on.
Oh no, never mind.
There you go.
Immediately. Now you're good.
Oh, that's a ratings, you know.
No,
Undertaker as the manager, so that way he can still
that's
be
crazy.
And
why not? That's like another Ministry of Darkness.
Thank you. 2.0.
Too easy.
Too easy. Equal ratings because they want to take it away from Roman Reigns.
And then can you imagine a Swamp Bray Wyatt transitioning into the Fiend Bray Wyatt still with that stable? Like, look, see, my gears are grinding right now.
Bro, like
Vincent, fucking,
nah, you're good.
God, they so dumb.
Like, no, we don't want ratings. No, we don't want that. We want like 1.5 million viewers.
So let's check out Juan's comment real quick.
Okay.
All right, he said that I think sometimes these old school wrestlers like to talk shit about the current wrestlers in the business because things are different now compared to how things were back then. I think sometimes the old school wrestlers think that these new talent has it easy or may have some jealousy on the
and shit on the
something.
I could see that.
I mean, but still, like
it's still fucked up. But I can see that.
It's kind of like, if you put it this way, the old school wrestlers of today is kind of like the same of the old school wrestlers of the 80s. All right, it's kind of like how how we all are getting older. We're that generation of this is what pro wrestling was supposed to be, and this is what needs to get to be what it needs to be. Okay, they were saying that 20 years ago.
Right.
Okay, so now we're in that generation now with this is what we were used to with the Attitude Era, NWO, DX, everything that we miss so much that we wish that we could have again. And so all the old school wrestlers of today are going back and they're shitting on everything.
So Jamie is calling us out. He basically saying so many words that we're talking too much. Hey Ziggy, did you want? Hey,
I didn't say
nothing. Don't worry about him being quiet. He's the man.
A viewer made it a very interesting observation. I don't want to talk.
James, sometimes you have to be an active listener. These guys are making good points. It's not my time to talk, bro. Sometimes I got to listen to what these guys are talking about. It's like double dutch. You kind of double jump in.
He's like, okay, and
got it.
There you go.
Right, because you might get hit. You might get hit with the rope.
So, with that being said, are we the old school wrestling fans now?
Yes, I am. 100%.
Yeah.
Because we don't say, oh, I wish that wrestling would go back to the 80s. Said no one.
No,
ever.
not at all. Not at all.
We want 95 to 99 again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 96.
Because wrestling is always evolving.
Yes.
It don't stay the same unless you want your product to stay the same. I mean, look at Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon wants his shit to stay the same, but in the same era that we're in. And it's just like I said, the 80s philosophy does not work in 2021.
Jeez.
There's too many variables. It's just not going to work.
2021 compared to 1996 to 1999. If we could get that now, there is so much content from those just in those 3 years that could not happen today. Ratings and viewers and sponsors, and when it comes down to money, fuck the fans.
Yeah.
But when it came down to it, what did they do? They said, They let them be themselves, but turned up the notch just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Why not do that today? Because they're too PC. They're too PC about it.
Investors.
Now, Matthew. Matter of fact, let's just kind of just get this out the way.
This is speculation.
Like a lot of shit.
I really do hope that's a speculation because Jesus, what they did with the network.
If anything, it's going to go to
what they do with
network.
Oh boy. Say, Randy Orton, would you like to
who did that? Who did that picture?
What picture?
Who did that picture of Booker T with that clown face from
I did.
The Dark Knight?
I did.
He grabbed one of my ideas from the
Y'all not excited? Y'all not excited about a potential Roman Reigns ride at Disneyland? The hoorah, the fucking.
I'm about that life.
I'm about that. This is the ride that we take every Friday night.
The tribal chief roller coaster.
Yeah,
the acknowledge me ride.
So I wanted to kind of talk about this real quick. Let me see if I can push
better than Space Mountain.
Chris, let me say something real quick. The only way to ride the Roman Reigns ride is you got to acknowledge him.
No, I'm good.
He walk up to the speaker and he goes,
"Acknowledge me,"
and I acknowledge you.
You're.
No, I'm good.
And then look, when you go, I don't want to acknowledge you. A Jimmy Uso dress up comes out and shoves you out of the way. Oh yeah, JJ.
Get out of here, Oos.
Say Oos, get out of here, Oos.
But at this point, does it really matter anyway?
Yes.
Exactly. Anyway, sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's okay. So like this this one about CM Punk. Remember 10 years ago, WWE was making the latest cuts, and this is more proof that what CM Punk said with his pipe bomb. He said that this he's basically the smoke on the wheel, and that wheel's going to keep turning and turning and turning, and Vince McMahon is going to keep making money, and he's not going to give a fuck about anything else. So I just want to get everyone's insight about CM Punk's prophecy about this, about what's
he made a lot of prophecy where it came pretty much true.
He's
so,
like bullet points and
like Jesus right now.
He already knew what was going on. He already knew how it was going to turn out.
He had like a crystal ball when he dropped that promo,
and he's still calling that shit.
Oh, man.
I give him,
he knows. It's the factor that CM Punk said that in a pipe bomb, work, shoot, whatever you want to call it.
I can't do it.
To have somebody do that today and talk about the WWE product, you're Braun Strowman.
Sure.
Okay. You're Lana. You're Ruby Riott. You're gone. We're not doing that today.
He was right about the yes men comment though, because
get it, Ziggy.
Oh no, I was just saying, like, anytime something happens, you always got people jumping on it, like, oh no, they were justified. They were justified. They were
a lot of his shit that he said in 2011 is coming to
pass.
Exactly.
It is.
It's going to be taken over by his idiotic. How do you say
idiotic doofus son-in-law,
idiotic daughter, and doofus
son-in-law, and his stupid family.
In a stupid family.
Mm-hmm.
The whole bully campaign. My mic.
Cut him off.
My mic get cut off.
Oh yeah.
All right,
John Laurinaitis, because they brought John Laurinaitis.
Oh yes, that's another thing too. Let me see if I can.
He went in on John Laurinaitis, and look who they brought back.
Hey,
will you know something, brother?
Let me see if I can back this up. Okay, there we go.
Oh wait, you ate it, Nappy? You ate the watermelon?
It's gross. Disgusting.
Told you, bro.
Oh, so speaking of John Laurinaitis, so
you're a nasty human being.
So the people that he got rid of, he sent them all a text message.
It's good.
No, it's not.
Oh, come on. You had to eat it now.
I ate it. You didn't see it?
No, you're not supposed to do it now, especially when Chris is talking.
Oh, my God, y'all are like doing too much right now.
I'm not doing it again.
All right. So what do you guys think about the whole thing with John Laurinaitis sending out a text message to all the stars that got released?
It's weak.
That's like Steve Austin getting fired FedEx by Eric Bischoff.
It's
weak. Text message and
no, that was Chris. That was Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho. Or CM Punk getting fired on his wedding day.
It's weak.
Dude, that was bogus as fuck.
You know, it's been a bunch of weak shit. Or Mickey James getting a trash bag sent to a house.
Yeah, and look who got fired for that.
He was scapegoat.
Yeah,
that though.
Because Triple H didn't know anything about it. Yeah, okay.
Supposedly,
but they know. But they're in control of if you cut your hair or not. They're in control of all type of minute details.
You didn't cut my hair.
Mike Juan, yes, it's very nasty. Do not, for the love of God,
yes,
listen to
try. No, just hear me out. He
don't
has
eat no damn watermelon.
He has no taste buds. He's from Louisiana. Come on,
taste buds.
No, you don't.
I am from Louisiana, and we don't fucking eat watermelon with fucking mustard.
Yeah, you eat beignets with powdered sugar. Anyway,
damn right.
So
we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, so Laurinaitis said, due to budget cuts, the following talent were released today: Braun Strowman, Lena, whatever, Buddy Murphy, Santana Jarrett, Lana, thank you, Ruby Wyatt, and Aleister Black.
Heidi Lovelace.
Yeah, so that's
you're gonna kill it in AEW.
So with the whole thing with Kenny Omega versus Jungle Boy, so I'm just
your champion.
There, you guys
acknowledge that.
So this is all of our right now. This is the stories of this week or whatever, and then we'll break it down with the WWE and AEW. So Kenny Omega and Jungle Boy are supposed to be going at it in 2 weeks. So according to this, it looks like they will be going at it June 26th on Dynamite. And that will be a tape show. That won't be a live show because they're very concerned about spoilers. So yeah.
Okay. So let's rewind a few years back. Do we remember when Mick Foley won the world title? It was taped. It wasn't live.
Yeah, it was taped, but then also the competition was giving out results.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is
he's trying to link everything together.
Don't you think this over here?
No,
kind of Jungle Boy winning the AEW world title.
No, because this is a totally different time. Bro.
It's not his time, kid. Just let it go. It's not his time.
All right,
it's not his time.
No.
And you're gonna go 9-1 tonight.
I think they want to try and see how the reaction is.
I mean, it's a possibility.
What you say, Ziggy?
No, I'm just saying. I think they're just trying to see how Jungle Boy reacts in this situation to see what kind of reaction he gets from fans, how he performs in a high pressure situation, and then from there
being the main event.
Yeah, because they did the same thing with Chris Jericho. They did the same thing with a lot of people back in the day. They put them in these pressure situations and then go from there.
But then why not have him in the TNT title picture then?
I said the same for a lot of people.
That's what they used to do. It was you wrestled a few matches, you had a storyline, you go into the Intercontinental Championship, you get the Intercontinental title, you have a few defenses, you end up losing it. After you lose that is your shot of moving up the ladder. You go to the world title picture, you get the world title shot. That's what happened with Shawn Michaels. Jeff Jarrett. Fuck him.
Jeff Jarrett was the first the first 6-time Intercontinental Champion. Just saying. But no, like I mentioned, I think I mentioned it on our pop-up show Wednesday. This they're gonna look at this as when Kofi was going over in the chamber with Daniel Bryan. Just like Zig said. They're gonna look at this to see how the fans react to Jungle Boy in a match at this criteria, and gonna see how he reacts because let's face it, Shawn Michaels is my favorite fucking wrestler of all time. And when he first won the title, he couldn't handle being the guy. He couldn't handle putting asses in seats. He couldn't handle having the the pressure. So they want to see, can he handle the pressure of being in the main event for the title? So I don't think he's
so basically this is an experimental type of ordeal
to see what kind of reaction he gets out of that. And if he comes out positive on the reaction,
then they'll build a more long.
They're going to build more of a. It's kind of like a video game of where this is where you're gonna. If you do this, this is what's going to happen. If you go this way, this is what's going to happen. But it's like you kind of figure out, okay, so if I go this way, this is how this story's going to play out. But if he gets a negative reaction, it's going to go, okay, so his push is kind of dying off now.
Mm-hmm.
But if it goes positive, then it's going to be something different for him where he's going to be elevated to something else. But I seriously think you're looking at your new AEW heavyweight champion. And if it doesn't happen in 2 weeks, it's going to happen eventually down the road.
You're saying that he's going to win in 2 weeks?
That's my prediction. I think that it's going to be a shocker of a 1-2-3 kid moment to give him that, but he's going to end up dropping it. He's not a transitional champion, whatever. But they're going to give him that shot to see what he does.
If he drops it, then he is a transitional champion.
So it's a shock value thing.
It's a shock value to take away the focus from WWE and all that bullshit that they got going on.
Wouldn't that hurt Jungle Boy more though? That
yes,
that
would bring him.
Yeah, because like right now he's considered really one.
He's riding that wave right now.
Nobody is expecting this to happen. Nobody is expecting Jungle Boy to win against Kenny Omega because they're saying who is just like Roman Reigns. Who are they going to drop the title to Roman Reigns? Who's going to drop the title? Or I'm sorry, who is Kenny going to drop the title to? Why not any better than him? Who is better than Jungle Boy right now that can do that? Orange Cassidy?
Hey, man.
And
let me ask you this though.
MJF.
You're an active wrestler. If you won a world title and then just drop that bitch in like 2 weeks, wouldn't you be like, what the fuck? Like, let me.
Okay, so let me.
Plus, the promoter isn't known for that.
Let me put it this way: me and my partner Ellis, Salvation. We won the tag team titles. We won the tag team titles in November. This was right before all COVID and everything. This was November of 19. We dropped the straps in February. That was our first title defense.
Mm-hmm. But you had it for a few months, though.
You're not
a couple weeks.
But you're not understanding what I'm saying. That's our first title defense, and we dropped the straps. You get what I'm saying? So it's like the storyline didn't make any sense. I'm like, why are we dropping the straps? We just won that just a couple months ago. Let us build our character and our tag team, a powerful whatever. But hey, it is what it is, and I don't hate it. Right. It is what it is. It's business. But the factor is that's what I'm trying to tell you is that there's a possibility that he could win the AEW title and then up dropping it. So it makes me feel like, yeah, it feels like transitional tag team champions. But there may be something more behind it. He may not drop it until like a further on pay-per-view. They'll have promos, they'll build him up and just build him up as a champion. He may go against somebody on Dynamite, but he won't drop it until the next pay-per-view. You see what I'm saying? They're not going to do a Miz to him.
This is why I think he's. Go ahead.
You good, Nappy? Go ahead.
You sure?
Unless you change the subject.
No. Okay. This is why I think he's not going to win because the whole time at Double or Nothing, they said the winner gets a title shot in the near future. Now I get it. They're going to say, well, in 2 weeks, that's the near future. Normally, they have shit to build on. Tony Khan is not Vince McMahon. We have never seen a hot potato transitional champion.
It's not WWE.
Since AEW started. We've never seen an unbuilt story match go the way that it possibly could go. This would be a feel-good moment. But the story isn't there.
Gold.
And Tony, I just don't see it.
Ratings gold.
I just don't. If Jungle Boy wins, Tony's fallen into that Vince McMahon trap that he has stayed away from. All you see on the WWE is hot potato with the titles. This is the first time in years that we've had a Universal Champion not fucking drop it. The WWE title, real quick, Chris, I'm sorry. The WWE Championship has changed more since Roman's been Universal.
So you'd rather see Hangman Page win the AEW title or MJF
Hangman Page is ready.
Yes.
Hangman Page has been molded since he dropped the title with Kenny Omega.
But people are expecting that. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
Not necessarily.
Nobody's expecting Jungle Boy to win this title.
Quite few people are. You're one of them. And that's not like...
But what I'm saying is that's something... That's like me winning the CPW world title. Nobody's expecting that.
Okay? I'm expecting it.
I'm expecting
you're my fucking co-host, and I
eventually one day I want to be CPW
off the top
heavyweight champion.
So to read some of these comments, one said, if Jungle Boy wins it, I see them doing something with him.
He's not losing it 24 hours later.
Like they did to Kane. And that's what I'm saying.
They shit on Kane.
That'll shit on Jungle Boy's character and his push and whatever he's got going. If they put him in a battle royal and it is guaranteed a title match against Kenny Omega, there is something more for him that is just waiting to happen. There's just more to it. It's not just they're just not throwing him in. They're just not throwing him in the mix. They're not just going to do that.
What about Scorpio Sky? That was supposed to be more for him when he grabbed the fucking Chaos Emerald.
You know what? I said
Scorpio. He grabbed the brass ring. Like, what the fuck?
That's the Chaos Emerald.
Like, no lie, Ziggy. Like, I do not know what the fuck they're doing with Scorpio Sky.
That's my boy, man.
He's like all over the place.
I don't know. Ask Booker T
I just
and
don't know. That's funny that you mentioned that because
he ain't saying shit.
Hold on, because Booker T actually said this.
Oh shit.
Let me see. Yeah. So he said that hold on.
He's fat as fuck in that photo.
Yeah, he is still fat as fuck.
He's smiling and cheesing. Look at him.
So yeah, I mean that's what house niggas do.
Was that what Gold does?
So he said that I'm still trying to figure out what's the end game with AEW, and personally, I'm not seeing it. Booker T.
Because he's not working for him until I don't know.
What does he mean by end game?
So what they want?
Right.
He wants them to end
stories. There's no.
What's the end game to? Okay.
I mean, shit. What's the end game to the WWE?
What's the end game to WWE?
Going to Fox. Right. I mean Disney.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey Booker. Once I get control of this, you're fucking fired. Fuck out of here.
You better acknowledge him.
Did he acknowledge it, bud?
He got the goofy down. That was good.
That was funny.
Hey, that was a semi. I didn't get a kid break, Chris. I got a semi.
It was semi. Yeah, but it was good.
That was good.
So Eric Bischoff explains that he doesn't think that Vince McMahon is going to sell to WWE.
Says the person that was fly fishing when he wanted to buy WCW.
Says the same person. I'm glad you brought up Bischoff, Chris, because before we went live, I was on WrestleFeed as well. And I came across a very interesting article. So, Eric Bischoff is not contracted with the WWE. Can we all agree on this?
Mm-hmm.
The only thing he has... contact with WWE is that he got inducted into the Hall of Fame, and that's it. He's not under contract. So explain to me why every single fucking time, and he said this, I listen to his podcast religiously, every fucking time he has gone on AEW, he's called up Vince McMahon for his blessing. That right there is why Vince McMahon is the way Vince McMahon is. That's why if you ask Vince McMahon, hey Vince, who do you think God is? He goes, me, damn it.
Me, damn it.
Why would you call somebody that you're not employed with? Oh, hey Vince, so hey, I got a phone call from Tony, and
the demo guy, though.
I'm gonna make an appearance on AEW. Is that okay?
I don't understand. I really don't.
You make an
understand.
appearance in AEW, and you were prior WWE. You're on the alumni page.
Like I just
Well, they don't want to burn bridges.
No, I'm gonna save that for
in case they come back. That's why
for our stories.
Paul White, Big Show is not going to WWE again. Now, the only reason why Booker T is doing what he's doing is that he can.
They keep bringing him to.
He shows up in AEW. He shows up in AEW, and Aleister Black is there.
Oh,
Black!
That is going to be a conversation that they're going to have backstage and be like, "So you want to talk
Aleister
about
cooks his fucking face off when that day happens."
You want to?
I'm just
notice how
AEW
notice how I said. Notice how I said when that day happens because Booker. Oh, Stevie,
Just
I'm
like
sorry.
Bischoff showing up in WWE.
Stevie, I'm sorry. I love you. I really do. But Booker T is talking all this fucking shit, and you know goddamn well he is ready to go to AEW like that. If the chance
just put
presents
him with
itself.
Just put him
like
with Randy Orton.
That.
Just put him with Randy Orton. Have a promo with Randy Orton.
Another Legends night. Ooh.
Who was that? Is that Lana?
Yeah, that really got your attention, didn't it?
Oh, my God.
That's Lana.
Is that on WrestleFeed?
Yeah, her pink shoes are pretty tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about her pink shoes, but nope. I am happily married, y'all. Nope.
Yeah, until
my water. I'm gonna drink my water because I'm thirsty. What you mean till midnight?
He's very thirsty.
Very.
Look at him.
Very moist.
Yeah.
Oh, it's.
I was just about to say that.
So this is some memes right here. They say, "Hey, me washing my car. Here comes the bird that just drops in freaking shit on."
But shouldn't Booker T's face be on it?
Oh. What? As
No,
the bird?
you don't put Booker T's face on the greatest main eventer that WWF has ever saw. You don't do that.
Roman Reigns.
No, of this generation. This generation.
And then this
main roster call of NXT. That's hilarious. I like that.
I mean, like,
that's very true.
Is that?
That's very accurate.
Terminator music. Cue the Terminator music.
Oh my god!
You're going to the main roster.
Come with me. You're going to the main roster.
You saw a Tampa told him.
Vince McMahon wants you.
Come with me. Come with me if you want to live.
You have been summoned.
You've been called up. Come with me if you want to live.
That is true.
You got to get out of here. You got to get to the main roster.
Get to the chopper.
Because you think about it, besides the Shield and the horsewomen, who from NXT really has thrived?
They say you're on the next up and coming. No,
no, you're the next one to be killed.
No,
y'all want to say Rhea's thriving right now? She's women's champ. She came from NXT. Whoa.
I don't think so because
his power flickered.
I don't know if y'all saw
that. Yeah, I saw that. He almost forgot his page. Electric bill. He didn't. Yeah, his tribal chief was not paying his bills.
Auto draft player.
Auto draft did not work today.
Shit.
Damn! Look at Alexa Bliss. No, she's cute though.
That is so fun. Shit, not that picture.
Hey, that's you know what? Never mind.
That's what paper bags are for.
No, that's what crackheads do.
That's what doggy style and putting her face in the pillows for.
Is that Moppy of 2021?
That's what happens when you smoke that angel dust.
The angel,
like Smokey over here, like
right. I'm really having a good time.
So we got our Arnold impersonator.
Arnold, come here.
So you get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Get to the cave.
Oh shit. So we were talking about Braun Strowman earlier. So for the people that's coming in,
why is he posing like he's a champion?
Shit, why is he posing like he
like he just got done cutting grass?
Because
why he posing like
why
he posing like he just got fired?
He's posing like a dad that just got done cutting grass in a big ass yard.
Hey, like Captain America, like he just saved the world and shit.
Why he posing like he just got fired?
Right. Why he acting like he proud?
Look, and he's laughing at him because you see that smile he's got. He's like, "You're
fired. You're fired."
I got him. He thought he was safe.
He's like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." I'm going to AEW. And then Tony Khan's like,
and that's an AEW t-shirt.
No, we don't need you right now, player.
It's called Brown Strongman.
Brown Strong.
Man, that motherfucker looked like he proud to get fired, bro. Like for real.
Or they just
he looks like he's proud about it. He just took a dump in the toilet and it was a ghost poop.
You know what he look like?
What?
How I look, Daddy? Like a goddamn snitch.
Goddamn.
He's like, you weren't snitch enough.
Okay, hold on. Go back.
It's not going to be Braun Strowman. It's going to be Braun Strowman with an E.
No,
it said Brown Strongman.
So SummerSlam will be in Las Vegas
on a Saturday.
Where's your Raw Women's Champion at?
She's right there.
Las Vegas.
The Raw Women's Champion.
No, that's SmackDown, bro.
Wow.
Look, her ponytail is as big as Roman Reigns.
No, Zig is putting me in my place. Thank you for that, sir.
And why is the WWE champion ahead of the Universal champion?
Where's Rhea?
Because you gotta fucking acknowledge my guy.
So wait, you want us to acknowledge SummerSlam and the man is not,
dude.
No, he's Hulk Hogan,
dude. No,
he really is.
But why is Bobby Lashley second behind him?
Ask the question so I can answer.
Gonna say something about that shit.
Ask the question. Can somebody ask the question so I can answer it?
I'm trying to figure
out
out
harsh facts.
Why isn't our WWE champion?
The Universal Championship is not as big as the WWE title. So
it just came into rotation how many years ago?
Y'all heard what Roman Reigns said. If he's not, he either wants to come on first or last. Otherwise, don't even book him.
So that means Lesnar and Lashley match is going to happen. Mid card?
Yeah,
that's bullshit.
Roman Reigns is last. He's the main event.
No, don't change it. Don't change it yet, Chris. Because I got
Roman Reigns is not the man. Bobby Lashley is the man. He is the man of the company. That's WWE champion.
Let it all out. Because when I answer it, I want silence. So let it all out.
Are you done?
Oh no, are you done?
No, I'm not done yet because I'm going to
let it all out.
We have history of WWF and WWE champions. Okay, the Universal title held by I don't know what Finn Balor and Kevin Owens, Goldberg, your man,
Seth Rollins,
Brock Lesnar, Brock Lesnar. Okay, and now you have Roman Reigns.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I may.
Hey,
I told you.
I
look up to Robin Williams, bro. Might I add, sir?
And he's got the hairy knuckles to prove it too. Hairy ass knuckles.
Sure do.
Bobby Lashley is supposed to be the flagship of the company.
No, you said it right. Flagship.
No, that's Roman Reigns.
But keep going.
I'm not acknowledging.
I'm about to slaughter Zig.
You're not slaughtering nothing.
You know I pay attention to.
If you're gonna slaughter something, it's gonna be those Kurt Angle.
I'm gonna slaughter him in 2 seconds. Just
Chris,
just let it out.
Chris, get them on the screen. Chris, can you do a head-to-head between Nappy Boy and
head-to-head?
So what is this? Is this a first-time battle?
Can you do it, Chris?
Because you're going ham right now, and I just want you to let it all out. Just keep
get them.
Keep going. Come on. Keep going.
So if WWE came out with, are you done with your hand gestures?
I want you to keep going.
If WWE came out with the Galaxy Champion,
okay.
Galaxy Champion because we got Universal Champion.
Okay.
So are you going to say that if Roman Reigns had the WWE Galaxy Champion,
when would Roman Reigns win this Galaxy Championship?
The next night.
The next night when?
Monday Night Raw.
No, like what year? Like is it during the pandemic, post-pandemic, pre-pandemic? Like when is he winning the Galaxy title?
Next year.
Then no.
Why?
Are you done? Can I answer the question that I've been dying to answer?
No. But what exactly? Thank you, John May. What I'm trying to say is Bobby Lashley, as long as he has been in this business and worked his ass off to get to where he's at, he is the main man that's supposed to be on the front of that cover of that poster. He deserves that shit Roman Reigns should be second behind him. Universal title is the second to the
answer and tell you why it's not like that, even though I 115% agree with you.
If you tell me ratings, I'm going to shit on you.
No, it's not the ratings. Very little.
Oh.
What's Raw been doing lately? Not a fucking thing.
Garbage.
It's not Bobby's fault. And it's not, look, what I'm about to say is not Bobby's fault. It's not Roman's fault. It's Vince.
Who put him there?
It's Vince. During this pandemic. During this pandemic.
Had something to do with that.
During this pandemic, who the fuck has saved SmackDown and arguably WWE? It's Roman Reigns. I'm sorry.
Better storyline, agreed.
I'm sorry.
SmackDown is a better show, agreed.
And that's why he's in the position.
Face of the company
is lucky.
Face of the company should be Bobby Lashley. This is your
WWE. But listen to what you're saying. Should be. But he's not, because he's on the shittiest fucking show that WWE has.
Okay.
And it's not Bobby's fault.
So what you're telling me is that if Roman Reigns was on Raw and had the same storyline, that he would boost ratings for Raw, and Bobby Lashley would be doing the same shit that he's doing on SmackDown?
Probably not. The roles would probably be reversed.
I think that Raw would still be a shitty ass program.
It would. I'm agreeing with you. I just said probably not.
Because at this point, does it really
because
matter?
SmackDown's on Fox, where people have access, more people have access to Fox than they do USA. Fox isn't a cable broadcasted channel.
It's owned by Disney,
USA
bro.
is. Listen to what I'm saying though. Fox isn't a cable broadcasted show. USA is. So by default, Roman, look it up. Roman is in a lucky spot because by default, more people pay attention to SmackDown. Why? Not a lot of people have cable. I don't have cable. I don't have cable.
Exactly.
I got so many fucking streaming platforms. I'm like, why the fuck am I spending this much money on cable? So by default, SmackDown's winning, and that's why Roman Reigns is at the head of the poster.
Table. No, the head of the kids' table.
No, he's the head of the poster for SummerSlam.
Because they have so much, they've done so much work to get the Universal title above the world title.
Look,
there's been
all I'm gonna say. This is all I'm gonna say. The truth is going to come out, and I've said this before. I'm about to let the cat out of the bag. I'm not a real Roman Reigns fan. I'm a troller when it comes to that.
There it is, fans.
Mad troll.
There it is.
Bullshit! Bullshit! Don't come on here,
You better get off my screen.
He's been hyping Roman Reigns. I don't know how many weeks. He's the tribal chief. He's the head of the table. He's moist for his ass. He's wearing his t-shirt. That's not us.
I'm wearing our t-shirt.
That's not Roman Reigns. It's our t-shirt.
What I'm gonna say is, we're gonna see if he's really this big bad heel that I think he is when the crowd answers to Roman.
So are they all going like this when he's coming down the aisle? Because that's what Roman's doing to him.
I'm not a fortune teller. I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller. But is no denying that Roman saved this company during the pandemic.
No, please get off that. Roman didn't save shit.
Who saved it then?
I'm done. I'm done now. I need to come on.
Who saved it
here now?
Tell me who saved it.
Okay. Number
Roman
one
is not the man that saved the company. You have there's like 25 other employees that have saved that company.
Okay. Who? Name 25. No. Make him name 25 right now.
Oh, he not saying every boy. He's saying James.
Yes, James.
I know.
James.
Anthony.
Where in the
name 25?
Where in the fuck did you get this philosophy?
Well, who's on the roster of NXT right now?
Save this, save the WWE.
I look at numbers.
This motherfucker can't even save SmackDown. He can't even save the damn Reigns. Where in the fuck are you getting this shit from?
From the facts.
I'll wait.
No, I'm letting you know from watching Raw and SmackDown.
Bro, they haven't even.
I have to watch this trash so I could come on.
Are you really in Gorilla right now?
Talk about this trash. I'm not in Gorilla. I'm stating facts. Raw is
the Wish app version of Paul Heyman right now.
Oh my god.
I agree with Matthew. I think Drew. I think we not giving Drew McIntyre enough credit for what he did during the pandemic. You giving a little bit.
They gave him a T-shirt and they gave him that stupid ass countdown of giving the.
He was boring. Drew is a champion, just like Moxley. I'm sorry.
He kept the jacket.
Drew is a champion that needs the crowd. Once the crowd went away, Drew was boring. John Moxley was under that same umbrella. I can't tell.
I agree with that.
I can't tell. His merchandise, his Acknowledge Me T-shirt has been sold out for the past 3 weeks.
Where's yours at?
I can't buy it because it's been sold out.
I can pull it up right now and probably buy it right now.
They must have just put it in stock because
you were able to get that water just as fast as you were able to get that T-shirt.
Me and Mel were just talking about this.
Now this comment right here,
that
John May just posted that Roman Reigns became the face when he faked cancer. That is a very controversial statement.
Hey, yo, shout out to John May real quick. His birthday is next week. We love you, brother.
Happy birthday, dude.
Happy birthday.
But,
happy early.
But let's get back to that comment, though.
No, and I said something about that there's a possibility of him doing that and what happened to him. Basically,
we'll see it on Dark Side of the Ring.
He signed his soul to the devil. And now
look in remission, y'all. Come on.
I'm in remission, y'all.
He came back with veneers and everything.
I ain't going to hell.
You had leukemia, and yet you were able to have enough time to do treatment, and you were in the movie with your cousin.
Absolutely.
And get veneers.
Yes.
And he got the nice teeth.
That fake ass teeth, that mask teeth.
That I mentioned on that. It was like he comes out, he's all showing them off like Ronnie on Jersey Shore.
Right. I got new teeth, y'all.
I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I was like, dude, they use that teeth. They use that shit when they boxing.
He made sure he showed his teeth off as soon as he came on.
He was like this.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Why is he wearing the fucking gear? The gear.
He was like, where's the hard camera at?
Getting ready for Hollywood.
Yeah. No, he
his
is not
cousin paid for that, and The Rock paid for that with his Terramana tequila money.
So everyone pay for that.
We're gonna take.
Come on, cuz you got to be able to pay for it. Come on, man.
We're gonna take a quick commercial break.
The Rock says you have to get new pearly whites.
We'll be right back.
It doesn't matter.
I'm in remission, y'all. Oh boy, Roman Reigns is in remission, y'all.
Well, hope you're enjoying episode 149 #Hills for Life Wrestling Podcast. We'll be back after this brief commercial break, and now a word from our sponsor. God damn, it's hot in here. Fuck.
This is the Roy Wood Jr. radio program.
Good morning. Hello?
Hey, this is Darlene.
Who is this?
This is Elizabeth. I'm calling from the Jefferson County Health Department. How many kids stay with you?
None of your goddamn business. How many stay with you?
Ma'am, I have to ask these questions. We've been getting a lot of complaints about there being too many kids because they say there's about 17 of them.
It could be 117. How many in your mammy house? In your mammy house. And when she died, her mammy house, motherfucker.
Well, ma'am, you have to the end of the day to get them kids out your house. So we're going
to the end of the day, kiss my ass, you drive around that ass, bitch. You long touch my motherfucker. You don't call my goddamn house as how many goddamn kids in my goddamn motherfucker.
Ma'am.
Ma'am, my ass, motherfucker.
Can you calm down for a second?
Calm your mammy down.
Darlene.
Darlene. Put a hell on that.
Listen, ho, I said calm down.
Tell your mammy to come down. You cock-biting ass bitch. You want some mud bleeding out the mouth, motherfucker.
I need you to get the kids out the house.
I need you to kiss my ass. I'm finna bend over now.
Ma'am, because you are speaking so vulgar towards me and I am highly offended, I have to transfer you to my manager.
Don't do a goddamn about you upset.
I'm transferring you right now.
Bring it on, bitch. You funky motherfucker. You know what? You need to lay down and die, motherfucker. That's what you need to goddamn do.
Hey, good morning.
Who is you, motherfucker?
But this is Leo Devlin, baby. I'm the supervisor.
Go to hell.
Well, baby, I don't know what the deal is. You got all them kids over in your house and you ain't got no permit.
Fuck you too, motherfucker.
Now, Darlene, I ain't cussed you.
Don't you my goddamn night.
Darlene.
What's out my goddamn mouth?
I ain't cussed you. I ain't said nothing to you.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I bet you bad, Bill. You probably short and got a big ass belly.
Now, bitch, I'm from West End. Now, don't make me pull the West End out. You gonna make me go to the trunk and get the chopper.
Get a chopper. Bitch, I got one of the jazz clapping motherfucking shotgun. Come on, you in the ugly ragged asshole. Come on, son, bitch, I got a shotgun. I'm blow your bad body ass back out that goddamn door.
I call my shit TD Jakes because it bring you closer to Jesus.
You know what? You need to lay down and die, motherfucker. Y'all on crack. Y'all better leave that crack alone, because you talk about fucking with Dr. D, bitch. I'll put y'all in the mortuary. Put that man back on the goddamn phone.
No,
Darlene.
It's a prank phone call.
You ain't gonna put him on the phone.
It's a prank.
Darlene.
It's a joke.
Darlene, it's the Roy Wood Jr. show in Birmingham. This is me in New York over here messing with you. Your son told us to prank call you.
I'm gonna kill that bastard. Oh my God.
This is the Roy Wood Jr. radio program.
Good morning.
Motherfucker.
And we are back.
Oh my God.
They get those people so worked up.
They do. Like, oh my fucking God.
You can't be playing with people on the phone.
That boy,
you really can't.
That girl said, "You can kiss my ass. I'm bending over right now."
All right, so y'all, what we're going to do instead of talking about the WWE and AEW, we're just pretty much going to talk about the events of what's been going on instead of doing, show by show. All right, so there was another thing that Nappy Boy had. He said that he wanted to talk about this on the show.
Okay, let's do it.
Bring this up. 1 second.
I forgot. I have no idea what he's talking about.
You come out with so many ideas, Nappy. It's like, which one was he talking about? Nappy, like, I don't know which one.
Oh, you guys can y'all can talk about that, and I'll be right back. I'm just cooking my shit right now.
So, my whole thing with this is a little crazy because, all right,
I want to see what your thoughts are on this.
Every time you see an ex-WWE star jump over to AEW, it's like, oh, another WWE reject going over to AEW. And my question is, they're a professional wrestler. 9 times out of 10, that's what they do for a career. So that means that's how they put food on the table. If they have a family, that's how they feed their family. That's how they take care of their family. So what would you want a professional wrestler who just got fired, who just got let go, who just said, you know what? I don't like that new contract. I'm going to go elsewhere. What else would you expect them to do?
And my main problem is I hate that they use that word reject. I do not like that word reject.
Yeah.
Maybe reword it. Maybe say, why does AEW keep signing former WWE wrestlers? Okay, that's a fair question. Rejects is kind of like, I don't like that word rejects.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I think the problem is with these fans out here is that they are so obsessed, very hateful towards AEW. Because literally,
that's facts, Chris.
That's the competition right now, to WWE. It's in direct competition with WWE is AEW. And they're not, like I said before, they're not going to admit that they hate AEW so much that they're going to focus on every fucking situation that any wrestler that leaves WWE, they're automatically going to go
facts.
To AEW.
What's funny is they've been, like, they meaning WWE gatekeepers.
No, I didn't take a dump, Sam.
He did the number 2. The funny thing is they've been asking for competition for the longest, and the main thing that they're asking for is the main thing that's fucking them up week after week after week, the competition. And I also believe in karma, because what were they doing? They were hoarding all of this talent for the past 2 years, and it's starting to come back to bite them in the ass because
I wanted to say something
no
about
more
this.
on the road. What you
all
got,
of
kid?
their ECW, WCW rejects, so-called. But what happened? They let them be themselves. Turn the notch up a little bit.
Correct. That's the people's best characters. Is let them be themselves or who they would like to perceive themselves as, and then just.
That's how The Rock got over.
And then the people that need scripts, then you have a team for them.
Get rid of the scripts. Just let them do what they need to do in order to get over.
I feel that some people just aren't good at talking off the cuff. Some people probably do need the script. Oh, I wouldn't even really say scripts, like bullet points.
But I mean, if they're like this,
yeah, I agree.
And I came here to kick your ass.
Yeah, and I agree with that.
And I laid the smack down.
Give somebody bullet points, and then just
bullet points all lined up right here.
Matter of fact,
I will kick your candy ass.
How would y'all do it, kid, in your group? Well, I guess your company that you're wrestling with. Do y'all do scripted promos, or like how do y'all do promos?
It's not scripted.
It's not scripted. Just all off the cuff. I always wondered that with like the indie wrestling companies.
That's why it's that much more fun.
Correct.
Because we can do that. Whereas when you go to a multi-million, billion-dollar company, we got writers that have no idea about professional wrestling. They know about movies and TV shows. And this is what you're going to say. Here's your script. This is what you're going to do for your promo. And they're probably looking at it like, gee, that's not what I'd say. There's so much more that I could say about this.
Correct.
And I'm going to be like, I won't say that. I can't say that. I'm going to change a little bit. Is that okay with you? No. Vince wants this and Vince wants that. Well, let me talk to him. Nope, that's good shit. So I'm going to let that I'm the final say. And that's fine. You know what? Get paid. Do you. But that's why the company is the way it is. Because right now they reverted back to 1994, 5 to about 97. Okay.
They're going back in time. They're going backwards.
We're going backwards, not forwards. There was something for me personally. WWE changed for me in 2003. The invasion angle happened. We were still in WWF. We had the ruthless aggression. And then when they turned to WWE because of the other WWF, the World Wildlife Foundation changed everything about that company for me. Get the F out t-shirts. That was a big thing.
Get the F out.
Get the F out t-shirts. Now, apparently,
that was like the last hoorah for the attitude.
It was. Right. Now, apparently, there was a video that I saw. I wish I would have saved it and sent it to y'all. But there was a show that they had overseas that actually had the WWE logo with the scratched out F off to the side of it because they couldn't do that overseas. And I was like, wow, so they've actually had that WWE logo for a lot longer than what we thought.
Damn.
If WWE, and I've said this for I don't know how long, if WWE was somehow to negotiate some type of something contract or something, I don't know, with the other WWF, if they were able to negotiate something of a agreement to get the WWF back, I guarantee you business will be back. With not only are we getting the fans back, but we're also getting WWF back. So now we can also say WWF champion, WWF Universal champion, WWF Intercontinental Tag Team, Women's, NXT, all that, because it sounds so much better. Ever since, for me, and this is me personally, ever since they changed WWF to WWE, it's been completely different. It's like we're in an alternate universe.
I do want to ask you this, kid. Do you, like, in regards to this AEW signing rejects, do you consider Austin, Foley, Guerrero, Triple H, do you consider them WCW rejects? I'm stuck on that word rejects.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I don't consider them rejects at all. It's basically saying, honestly, I really have nothing to compare. What they're saying, it's like you got Big Show and Mark Henry, and same thing with Kevin Nash and Scott Hall when they went to WWF, and they were Razor Ramon and Diesel, and they went to WCW as Hall and Nash by their real names, and they were tag team champions, and they were also part of the NWO, and they made themselves who they were in that NWO. I don't consider Foley, Guerrero. Triple H, Austin, Undertaker. Who else? Perry Saturn. Chris Benoit.
Yeah, the Radicals.
Dean Malenko.
They did what any professional person would do. They went. If you're a car salesman for BMW and BMW closes down, you're not gonna fucking go to Walmart and go fucking bag groceries. You're gonna go to fucking Toyota and sell cars. You're gonna go to Ford and sell cars.
It's like you're working for Walmart and you leave and you go to Target.
Yeah,
you use that experience,
or
you start over.
It's a fancier same Walmart,
right? Or you're working for BMW and your contract comes up and you start negotiating with the fucking owner or one of the managers, and you think you're worth a little bit more, and that manager is telling you no. You would be a dumbass to stay, because at that point, you're fucking letting people walk over you, and if you know your worth, you go elsewhere and get what you're worth, and that's what people do.
Now think about this. Kurt Angle, he wasn't originally a WWE guy. He was an ECW guy. He started. Yeah, no. If you watch, yeah, he was.
No, he was just in attendance. He was just in attendance.
No, he wasn't. He didn't like what. No, he wasn't. He didn't like.
He was in attendance, saw what ECW did, and was very, very, very. How did he put it? He was horrific of what they were doing in the ring, and he left.
But that's kind of
never wrestled for him, never stepped foot in the ring with him.
He was going there. He was originally a WCW, or I'm sorry, ECW.
He never signed a contract, so you can't say he was originally.
He showed up in ECW, bro.
Okay, and so let me think. Britt Baker showed up in AEW. Is Britt Baker part of? Britt Baker showed up at NXT. Is she part of NXT?
She got squashed by Nia Jax, the Botch Queen.
Doesn't matter.
And look at her now.
See, you're going off left field.
No, I'm not.
I'm trying to keep it in the same lane, because you said Kurt Angle is ECW original, but all he did was show up at a show. And so I'm proving a point by saying, so since Britt Baker showed up at a show at a takeover, is she NXT too? Because that's what you're saying for Kurt Angle.
She had her start somewhere, but she eventually evolved herself and became something somewhere else. Okay. Originally, it started off with Kurt Angle in ECW. He wanted to see what it was about in ECW. He didn't like what they were doing. What did he do? He go to WWF, of course. But at the what he saw at an ECW show was different. More than likely, you would have seen Kurt Angle in ECW.
He did a new ECW too.
But the but the money was not there. He had, and then when he went from WWE to TNA, I didn't like TNA Kurt Angle.
A lot of people think that he was better.
I like TNA Kurt Angle.
I love TNA Kurt Angle.
Him and AJ Styles, bro.
That's why we like Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley in Impact was a savage too. Yep. Which helped propel him to come back to WWE because of all the stuff he was doing in Impact.
He was originally Kurt Angle was supposed to start in ECW, but because he didn't like their content, he didn't want to wrestle for a company like that. Hence why he goes to WWF. Could we imagine seeing Kurt Angle in a WCW ring?
Yeah.
Well, I
could see him going to WCW. But the thing about it is with Kurt Angle changes over time, because
there's been a lot of evolve.
Because if you say that you don't like the content, but then maybe a year later, during your rookie year, you're doing hardcore matches
with him. That's a good point, Chris.
And that was one of the best matches of 2020 or 2001. Honestly, at King of the Ring. 2001. That was one of the best matches of the year.
Yeah.
The Olympic slam off the top rope.
Man, that shit.
Yeah, I'm like, crazy.
What the fuck?
Off the plywood.
That shit was fire, bro.
Yes. And then that suplex through the glass. Man.
And it doesn't beat Shane and Kurt Angle, King of the Ring.
No. What?
When he threw Shane into that
glass. Ain't nobody going, man, please. That was part of SmackDown's intro. Come on now.
Come on, man.
Man, that's you can't beat that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I understand that Shane McMahon is
VIP 2010.
What's up from YouTube? Appreciate your VIP.
What's going on, VP? What's going on?
It's got a YouTube in the house. Awesome.
Yeah, so there was another thing that we was going to discuss. I'm trying to think. Hold on, maybe I should just go back to hang on a second. There was something else and I totally forgot. Like what the fuck? Okay, hold on. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Oh, look at that.
Let's see. Okay. All right, we talked about that. Oh,
what about Zack Ryder?
Brock Lesnar. Yes. Brock Lesnar. So Brock Lesnar got moved from the I think he was on what part of WWE roster he was on?
Oh, is he really?
He was part of either the alumni or like the
podcasting gaming. What's up?
The alumni or the inactive.
Yeah, I think it was the alumni. Yeah. Now, recently he got moved to the active roster, so there's a possibility that because I guess Drew McIntyre was supposed to face Kofi Kingston in the main event on Raw, but I don't know what happened with that. I don't know if Kingston won or what. Did he win against Drew McIntyre?
Kofi lost. He went off the top rope and got Claymored in midair and lost.
Oh, okay. So basically, this is like a part 4 of Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre for going towards Hell in the Cell. Correct.
These fucking copy and paste roles.
So basically, there's a possibility that at SummerSlam we're going to see Brock Lesnar. I have a feeling. I got a feeling. Because number one, they're going to the newest stadium of in Vegas,
the Allegiant Stadium.
Yeah, so and Raiders, they need big names. Yeah, and they need big names, and I think they hold like 70,000 fans, I believe.
That's correct.
Yeah. So with that being said, and this is like probably going to be one of the biggest matches in 10 fucking years. And everybody been wanting this from day one.
We've been
waiting 2 years. Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley for the WWE title.
And we wanted Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. Look how that turned out at WrestleMania 20.
Man, that was trash.
Exactly.
That was trash.
It's all hype right now. It sounds good on paper, but the second it happens, they're going to say, Bobby Lashley, you're going over. Lesnar's going to be like, you know what? At his age now is like, pay me and let's do business.
But you know what?
10 years ago,
I wouldn't be mad at that.
I wouldn't be mad at it either. And that's putting Bobby Lashley over. But 10 years ago, it would have been Brock Lesnar.
Definitely, yeah. Because like this version of Bobby Lashley, we didn't get like almost 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But Brock Lesnar is still in decent shape.
We need Bobby Lashley with a headband.
No, we don't. We don't need the
that was the man. What are you talking about?
Bro, we really do not need the LeBron James on steroids. We don't need that.
You mean first round losers?
Well, whatever you
it was like the Wizards.
Whatever you want to call it. But yeah, like I just really think that this match we really do need to see. Is it going to be enough for me to purchase a ticket and go to SummerSlam? No, not at all.
This is our Sting Undertaker match that we wanted.
Yeah.
Will we get it? Yeah, because they're still young enough and they're still somewhat in their prime. But we'll probably get to see it. Mm-hmm. It's a match that we want to see. Eventually, it's going to happen, and then it's going to be ticket sales through the roof. But they want to make sure that they have butts in the seats. This is not going to happen in front of LED Best Buy screens.
So kind of recap or whatever with VIP. He asks, want to know the real reason why Braun Strowman got released. Well, the thing about it was it was budget cuts. Number 2, I think it's just Braun Strowman. They got tired of him and they just released him. Yeah, I don't think it had anything. I don't think it had anything to do with budget cuts. Honestly,
he also had $1 million contract.
I don't think it had anything to do with budget cuts because number one, this is a trillion billionaire company that does not need to do no fucking budget cuts.
He wasn't providing this contract.
Yeah, and then on top of that, there's rumors flown around that this is a possibility that WWE is going to sell the company. I still don't believe that. I don't believe that.
One, the fact that
they'll sell the NBC.
Yeah, to sell the NBC, it don't make sense. But then on top of that, they were promoting Strowman to be this monster, the Strowman Express, right? But then you got Omos, who stands across the ring from Braun Strowman, who's like a foot taller than him. Are you really a monster? But are you really? And then you got Commander Aziz on SmackDown, who's taller than Strowman as well.
Who is that? Who is that? The commander of the Enterprise.
He was the dude that he was part of that Raw Underground shit.
He's Dabba-Kato.
And just like what Mariah Carey would say, I don't know.
Sorry, Samuel.
He was Dabba-Kato.
And he was dominating. He had the same gimmick, same hairdo, whatever.
Same thing.
In Raw Underground.
But here's the thing. You bring in some motherfucker I don't know. Oh, of course. He was from Raw Underground. But I'm like, you bring him in, and I'm like, who is he? Who is he? Oh, he was from Raw Underground. Wasn't that canceled like 2 days ago? Like, I mean, like, dude, look.
Oh, I get you, Chris.
You know, the thing is, they bring him in, and what is he? He's an assistant to
Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews with an accent.
Apollo Crews barely can get over.
And then he drops it, and it's another Kofi Kingston. You know, Triple H is going to call that out too.
Wait, he dropped the belt?
No. I'm saying dropping his accent.
Oh,
I'm from Jamaica, man. So
hey, aren't you supposed to have a Jamaican accent?
And then he's like, "Oh, there's going to be trouble in paradise."
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Nah,
like, all right.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
Aziz,
okay, so Bijou said that there's a rumor.
Bijou.
So he said a rumor has it that Disney is supposed to be purchasing the WWE, but yeah, we talked about that earlier.
It says, can you imagine the intro to WWE pay-per-view with Disney?
No.
Now, and coming to you live from Disney pay-per-view, WWE.
Where is
SummerSlam? WWE sign with a little star that goes over it.
When you
Hi, I'm Kid USA, and I am representing Disney.
Where is Mickey Mouse when you need him?
I'm right here.
You see Roman Reigns with his Universal title. Hi, I'm Roman Reigns.
Oh my God! Oh, our dreams come true, don't they, Mickey?
He does a Mickey Mouse logo shit.
Okay? Would you prefer Arnold? Nah, welcome to WWE. Hey, fuck you, Arnold. This is my time.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
One day I'm gonna have like a battle of voices.
That's why you gotta drink that water.
That Cardi B is going to be hosting SummerSlam. What do you guys think? I don't give a fuck.
Oh, big T.
Is she promoting a song?
She's promoting Wet Pussy.
I'm about it.
Is that PG, Chris?
We love the WAP.
We know that's not PG.
Is WAP PG? Is that part
WAP
of the PG product?
It's the WAP.
I mean, you know, I'm fucked up for saying this, but we all came from WAP.
This is true. As nasty as that is.
I mean, this is sex education. I think all of us need to. If you're not going to have a baby, maybe you should wrap it up. I don't give a fuck how good WAP is. I mean,
I didn't wrap it up twice, and so
yeah, obviously, but yeah, like, you know, everyone. I don't get why they want to get Cardi B in this, because like she's not PG. She's going to be cussing.
Is she doing her WAP song on the stage of SummerSlam?
Huh?
Is she doing the WAP?
Me in the pot. That's so wet. That's so wet.
I'm just saying, like,
doing the splits on the SummerSlam stage in Vegas.
She's going to perform WAP
and someone's
at SummerSlam
like with $100 bills.
Right. Here's my WAP, everyone.
Usher bills.
The machine's coming out.
It's going to be Usher bills.
No, it's going to have McMahon's face on it.
Right. Talk about here's my WAP. You know, I'm handing out WAP like quarter pounders and whoppers and shit. You know,
You know, hey, you already know with SummerSlam being in Vegas on a Saturday, you know everybody's gonna get turned up.
There's a boxing match going on too that same weekend.
They know what the fuck they're doing.
They know.
The one thing that I will say about the WWE, they know how to promote. They know how to get viewers. But at the same time,
we're going SummerSlam on Saturday.
I'm with it. I will go.
I mean, they used to do some reviews back then on Saturday.
If I used to
Survivor Series on Thanksgiving Day, which was Thursday.
If I would fuck with the WWE, I would actually take my ticket. I would punch my ticket and go to SummerSlam.
I would too, but WWE hasn't done nothing for me in years for me to be like, oh boy, let's go to Las Vegas.
Yeah, let's go.
I thought that they have.
Oh, they're getting your money. Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah,
they have done stuff for you.
Acknowledge the fist.
Okay, y'all are really like making me like. Why y'all jagging off? Like, wow.
That's
we've been doing this.
No, maybe you should stop doing that. Like for real. Like that's
what Roman Reigns does every Friday.
Too much.
He doesn't do that every Friday.
Too much more. Yes, he does.
Yeah,
he does that.
No, he doesn't.
You're getting too moist over that.
It's too moist. You know now. You know he was just looking at you when he did that.
You're getting too moist over that kid.
Yes. He's looking at you. Oh, okay. So Stephanie asked. He said, "Here's my question: do you think Aleister Black was naive in his comments about his release?
He was playing it safe, just in case if there's a from to go back to WWE.
Bro,
it hurt.
Let's talk about this real quick. I think honestly, Aleister Black was hiding his true feelings, and I don't know why would he take the soft route. But what he need to do is he need to respond to Booker T. Like you shouldn't let some motherfucker that allow another motherfucker to call him.
He's not going to respond to Booker T.
And jiving motherfucker, like you know, on WWE programming.
He seems to be a respectable person. He's not going
to respond.
And look, all that shit is out
it's
the
not
window
worth
for
his
you.
time.
He sees Booker T as a troll right now. Fuck him.
And I will black mask that motherfucker and put him in his fucking place. Straight up.
Hit a spin-a-rooney and do the bookend.
I mean, that's all you can do is the fucking spin a rooney to keep yourself relevant, or just do like this,
or talk trash about
But he always does talk about people. Well, not people, but the newer wrestlers not keeping kayfabe alive. Aleister Black tried to keep kayfabe alive, no matter how stupid no matter how stupid that program was. He was like, you know what, fuck it, my eye got poked out, so.
If we can get Booker T on the podcast,
I would love to.
This man over here, that's exactly what's going to happen. He's going to walk off.
Really tear Booker T apart. If he came on this, I would tear him apart. Because
he definitely will tear his ass apart. But
Oh fuck! I'm sorry.
If that were to ever happen. All respect to him and his, what he's done for the business and WCW and all that. He's gonna get his ass lit up.
Yeah, I agree.
And he better agree to a lot of shit, because going before the show and asking him like, "What can we ask you? What can't we ask you?" and all that, be like, you know what? Fuck that. We're going off script.
Yeah, because I'm
going on your ass because I want to know why you said that. I want to know why you felt that way, and everything. Like this is uncensored. I want to know why your ass said that shit.
The whole thing with Booker T, and I want our listeners to really listen to me right now. The thing is that this is why #HealsForLife exists. I want to have a program where we need to get to the story. I'm not trying to come on here to make people's lives all happy and jolly and shit when we talk good about the WWE. What Booker T did was some bullshit. It was some pussy ass shit. Because now I know that you would not be the same person to say this shit in Aleister Black's
I was just about to say that.
Nigga, you get knocked the fuck out. Now I understand that you from Texas and we heard about your story, but at the same time, Aleister Black is somebody that you do not want to fuck with in the back alley. For real. I'm not trying to put too much smoke up, Aleister Black's ass, but at the same time, I think that was some pussy ass shit for you to say that this man was not talented. This man was not like, you know, when we look at Aleister Black, he wasn't much to look at. I think that was some bogus shit.
That's
the best thing.
I think that was some bullshit, dude.
I don't agree with that.
That's probably the same thing that Booker T dealt with, that nobody saw anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And now it's come full circle for him, and now he's saying the same shit, the same thing that they said about his ass.
That is
nobody
what
saw.
I'm saying.
Like, dude, you were in the same spot he was, and nobody saw anything in your ass. And guess what? You became who you are. And now that you said that shit, guess what? You became who you are. So now that you said that about Aleister Black, next thing you know, he's out of the company, he's going somewhere else, and he's going to make a name for himself, and he's going to come back 100% stronger.
The same people that was calling you nigger when you was in the indie scene or whatever, you became your own worst critic. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, it does not make sense to me when Booker T comes in and just runs off at the mouth. And then when somebody checks you, you talking about, oh, you hurt my feelings. I think I'm just going to just say this shit. Like, I know that people going to come at me sideways about this shit, but I'm just saying, when I look at Booker T, I look at a fake ass nigga. I'm just, that's just how I feel.
I love
everything that he does. Like on camera, on like, you know,
it's fake as fuck.
It's fake. It's just
we all. Well, I know that you and I agree on that. It's fake.
It's just like
he's trying to get paid.
He said he's trying to get paid. He always talks about that on his show.
He always says that.
No matter how stupid the story is,
money comes before his pride, and I think, and that right there, I cannot respect. You can't sit up here and say that you're a trailblazer in the business, but then yet will shit on the next person that is trying to get ahead, trying to get through the same hurdles, trials and tribulations that you tried to do when you were trying to get up in the business. So what makes you better than the next person?
Him and Edge had a WrestleMania match about shampoo, and he was like, "Well, fuck it, we got paid." But then you talk about somebody else not stepping up.
I hate you right now. I really do. I go, why did you have to bring that shit up, dude?
That's what he said, bro.
Bring that shit up. Dude, man, they had a rivalry over Selson Blue. Like, what?
Head and shoulders ass.
But then talk about somebody else not stepping up and taking control over their.
I'll be back.
Over their storylines and their creative, control and different things like that. Which in WWE. You really don't have that much control unless you're part of the group.
The thing is just like what we talked about with CM Punk image was up a little while ago, is that Vince McMahon, or I'm sorry, WWE would not get any better until Vince McMahon is dead.
They had a rivalry over Head and Shoulders.
They did.
You still use that? Are we in somewhat kind of an agreement? Because I don't know how many times I've said this on our podcast, is that WWE will not get any better until Vince McMahon is dead, and I don't want to wish that upon anybody.
Or sells the company.
No, that's going to make it worse.
No, he's got to sell it in the family. He's got to sell it in the family.
What is it? Triple H is going to buy it?
If he sells it to NBC or Disney or any other bullshit, I mean, dude, look what the fuck NBC did to the network. What really makes you think they can run the company?
They already went.
If he dies, I am 100% convinced. Listening to everybody from Bruce Pritchard to Jim Cornette to Vince Russo, Eric Bish, everybody I listen to, I am 150% convinced he's got something in a contract or a will to where if he dies, he's still gonna get a final fuck you.
How though?
I don't know. I'm not the fly on the wall. I have no idea. He's got something in there.
He can't put in his will.
It's gonna be something
that states all future storylines, I have the final say. I don't care if I'm dead. That's still good shit.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's going to be a last hoorah. Like it's not going to go what we think.
So it's going to be a giant rib, right?
All right, never mind. Moving on.
Yeah.
What Nappy Boy is trying to say is he's still trying to have control over some shit.
He tried.
How you gonna have some control? You fucking
Vince
dead.
McMahon.
It's Vince McMahon.
It's Vince McMahon. I'm telling you, watch. God forbid when it happens. I'm not wishing it no time soon. I don't wish death on nobody. But when it happens, I'm gonna be like, kind of told y'all.
And they're not doing a storyline. They're not going to do that. No.
I mean, they tried to do this.
That's tasteless. We're not doing that.
I mean, they tried to
eventually,
do that shit, with the whole.
Evidently, he had already died in the explosion.
Yeah. And came back to life like the next day because of Chris Benoit, but whatever.
Right. No, Steven. So something along that line of like he's going to hand the control over to like the board of directors or like somebody else. Like it's not going to be like, like it's just
John Laurinaitis.
It's going to be like a last like what the fuck?
I mean, come on now. That man
eventually, as sad as it is, it's gonna happen eventually. We just don't know when.
The only way this thing can be successful is if like Shane McMahon buys it, Stephanie McMahon buys it, maybe Triple H. I don't know. Look what Triple H has been doing for NXT. Triple H,
he'll have control.
Shawn Michaels,
NXT and WWE,
Road Dogg, like we honestly another company though. That's what they don't need to do.
We have to start thinking post McMahon era.
I'm all about that.
We've got to start thinking now of. I know
he
you
said
are.
That quick. Well,
he said it quick.
Well,
Booker T is going to be vice president.
No, hell no. That motherfucker can run into a tree, as far as I'm concerned.
And Triple H, I appoint you vice president of WWE.
I know that was me.
Talent relations.
And Bugatti.
But what I'm saying is, like, we all have to start preparing for something like that. Is now that something happens to Vince McMahon, is now we're in the post Vince McMahon era. What's going to happen to the company then? What's going to happen?
Stevie Ray should be VP.
Oh,
yeah, okay.
Yeah, that would never happen.
John just brought up that Stephanie and Triple H are selling some of their stock.
Yeah, they've been selling their stock. You haven't been seeing that?
They've been selling their stock for I don't know how long, dude.
For a minute, bro.
Yeah.
Because they already know what's going on.
Mm.
If it ends up going to NBC, if it ends up going to Fox, it's another transition that we have to get used to.
Happen.
That doesn't need to happen. But the fact is that there's been so many, investors and buyers and whatever that's why we're not getting the WWE content that we're supposed to be getting from years ago.
Right. So Stephen said that speaking of NXT, did you find out? Did you find out? Get hard to invest in watching NXT, knowing that no one is there safe from bad booking.
So what he's saying about the call-ups, like, is it hard to invest in something when you know that they get called up?
Yeah,
that's why Adam Cole hasn't been brought up.
Yeah, because
Adam Cole,
there's some of them that just not going to be brought up to the
Ciampa, Gargano.
Mm-hmm.
Ciampa already said that he's not going up. If you bring me up to the main roster, I'm going to retire. Flat out.
I mean, it's that bad, bro. It's that bad.
If that was me, I'd be like, I'm not coming up to the main roster. He's already seen that shit.
That's sad.
Yeah, I'm gonna retire. I'm done.
It's that bad.
Yeah, it's that bad.
And the thing about it is that folks wants to say that, oh well, this version of Johnny Gargano, like
another
he was
one
trash on the main roster and shit. I was like, did you not see his work in NXT or before he got in NXT in the Indies? I mean, like, dude, like, how in the hell you going to have a debate with me and you have not seen none of his work? So what you are saying to me is irrelevant.
To me,
sit the fuck down.
What Steven said about Karrion Kross, for me personally, I don't see anything. And Adam Cole made a point about this. For me, myself, I don't see anything interesting about Karrion Kross. You got the music, you got the girl, you got the smoke, you got this, you got that.
I'm sorry.
Well, what I'm saying is, you know what makes me special is when they ring the damn bell. That right there killed everything about Karrion Kross.
So you're saying Karrion can't go in the ring?
I'm not saying that. But what the point is of Adam Cole saying about, you got the music, you got the smoke, you got the girl, you got all this everything. You know what makes me special is when they ring the freaking bell. That's all I need.
And that's all I need. And that's why on the main roster they have scripted promos and not that work.
That right there was not scripted. Right. I don't mean to cut you off.
Exactly.
That was not scripted. That came right here.
And that's why they scripted on the main roster.
Because you're not going to get that shit from the main roster. That shit hit right here.
Because Vince would have been like, "Oh, I can't have a short person talk about Karrion like that."
I'm saying because he said that from here, from the heart. That actually meant something, and I felt that when I heard that because he knows it's true, and Karrion Kross knows that it's true. You can have all the smoke and bells and whistles and everything. You have the cool music. That's cool. You're the man.
Yeah,
you know what makes me special is because when they ring the freaking bell, that's it. As soon as I go in the ring, they ring the bell, and that's what happens. That's what's special about me. I don't need all that bullshit.
So James White said that the fact that guys don't even want to go to the main roster is beyond pitiful. Like the WWE needs to get their main roster stuff together. Yeah, that's true. They really get that. But you know what? I think the main problem with the main roster right now is Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon is the center of
Karrion
the bullshit.
Kross is Lance Archer.
Oh wow! Oh damn!
Sorry.
Damn.
Said it.
Damn.
My bad.
Are you saying that are you saying that Karrion Kross is trash?
Yeah. Damn. Now I'm not taking anything away from him professionally. He can do his shit in the ring, but when it comes to character wise, I don't see anything. Ooh, wow! He's the face of the company. I got to watch him or anything. I'd rather watch Adam Cole.
So let me ask
I'm not
you
watching
this,
Lance Archer. Even Jake the Snake can't save his ass.
So let me ask you this then: is what Booker T should have said about Karrion Kross instead of Aleister Black?
When my hand goes like this, we go yes. When my hand goes like this, we go no. He should have said that shit about Karrion Kross because the shit that he said about Aleister Black is completely false, negative. There is nothing wrong with what Aleister Black was doing. He should not have been let go. I think that he should still be with the company and doing what he was doing, especially when they brought him back to TV. They built him up. They got him back on TV. And what do? You let him go. Yeah. For what reason? Budget cuts? Get the fuck out of here. No,
I still think that's bullshit. I don't think that had any.
There's something else behind that. And I have a feeling that his wife had something to do with it. Because when she got let go.
Vegas?
Yes. When they let her go, it was only a matter of time when they let him go. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened.
But didn't they try to bring her back? And then all of a sudden, when that didn't work out,
they brought her back as quick enough as Eva Marie. And where's she at?
She's coming to Raw.
Oh, fuck that bitch. No
one do nothing.
Evolution.
Like how? What? What?
You get rid of all of these characters on the roster, and yet you still have Eva Marie to do nothing.
I mean, she's nothing. That's what she is. She was brought in there for niggas to meet her and to fuck her and something to look at. Damn. That's what she was brought in to do.
Batista doesn't work for WWE anymore. Anyway. She's not Melina, sorry. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I met her. She's a great woman. I love her. She's great. If she's seeing this, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but my whole thing is
she's a great woman. I love her.
Heel USA.
Yeah.
I'm sorry though.
Heel USA, yeah.
But the whole thing is, Steph, that like you, this Eva Marie shit is like it's so questionable. Me personally, I don't know why the fuck they brought this bitch back. Like, I don't know. They were just like, oh, well, she's very good looking. What the fuck?
She's not. She's another body with boobs. She's got puppies. She's got an ass. She's got
and she was put back together by the Swan. So I mean, I don't.
Really?
Okay. So everyone
she's nice to look at though.
Not for me.
But when they did that fake, her.
But what about?
Comes off.
What about this women's revolution that we're supposed to be having though?
Hold on,
we had that like 2 years ago.
Let me say this, and let me go back, and then I'm gonna leave it alone. Then I'm gonna go back, and then we can put it back to Zig.
Oh no, you good?
Number one, I'm just gonna say this. Eva Marie looks like Wendy Williams. She's looked like a question mark. Her body looks like a question mark.
You're giving Wendy Williams a lot of credit.
No, she looks like a man.
I'm sorry,
No,
it's the other way around.
No. Eva Marie looks like a fucking man.
Not look like Wendy.
She looks like a man. If you look like
Wendy Williams is a linebacker, bro.
No, the bitch look like a fucking man. Like I'm gonna tell you like this: I've never seen a bitch that got so many big
Wendy
fucking lips.
Williams is a man, and she is a linebacker.
Eva Marie doesn't have big lips.
Eva Marie, did you not see them lips before she had the plastic surgery?
No,
you're thinking of Paige.
She's got the soup coolers.
I'm
thinking of Paige. Chris thinks all white women look alike.
No. Paige got the soup coolers.
Chris thinks all white women look alike.
No.
Eva didn't get a lip job, dude.
No, you sure?
Google it.
You sure?
You're thinking of Paige. Hold on.
Chris, I'm not thinking of Paige.
Hey, Chris, when it comes to the thirst with the female wrestlers,
thank you, Zig.
I'm gonna go with.
I'm gonna go with him too because, like, number one,
look,
like you
Marie's
telling me,
got a nice body, she's got nice everything, but her wrestling ability, if it doesn't change, if they don't get her in the ring,
is this the picture you're thinking of?
Yes.
No, I'm not. No.
Why she look like our?
That's Paige. That's Paige.
But why she look like iCarly
with the big? I don't know.
No. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to get that picture from 5 years ago, and you tell me if this is the same bitch that you
filter,
looking
by
at.
the way, Nappy Boy.
She was going up, and
that wasn't a real photo.
She was going through some things.
No, that wasn't a real. That was her picture of herself, but she had the lip.
So Chris
filter. Whatever.
Yes, sir.
I will show you a picture of Eva Marie 5 years ago, but this is a current picture.
Of course,
she posted
of course, he already has
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I bet you do. Yeah.
There's no DSLs, bro. That's like no DSLs.
Yeah, she looks like a multi-rainbow.
There's no DSLs, bro.
So like I said,
she doesn't have DSLs.
She's all looks in the body, in the boobs, in the butt, in the leg.
No, I get that. I'm just.
But we want to see her in the ring and get her ability. If she can do a suplex and a body slam and take a few bumps and actually have a good match, she might surprise somebody. We don't know.
She ain't surprising me.
But I thought we're supposed to be getting back to wrestling with the women's division. They're supposed to be up there with the men, with Becky Lynch, with Sasha Banks, with even Charlotte, and all these people that they started bringing in. Ruby Riott. Like it's not about being the
Heidi Lovelace.
What they call it, the magazine centerfold models. It's about wrestling. So they got Ruby Riott coming with the tattoos. She looks different. So why are we going backwards? Why are we going back to Eva Marie? I thought it was about to be about wrestling.
Let's bring
all that stuff.
Let's bring Playboy back into the fold again.
Might as well if they bringing her back, because I do not want to see Eva Marie on wrestling. It's already hard enough.
We
to
want to
watch
see her on centerfold.
It's already hard enough to watch.
I'd rather see her.
Don't talk about her lips.
Her lips look like pussy lips.
Yeah,
it's not advertisement for Arby's. Relax.
Bro, we talked about Arby's the other day. Like, why does everybody go to Arby's and no one buys roast beef sandwiches?
We have the meats.
I love me some Arby's.
I think I had a conversation
Arby's, shout out to you.
I think I had a conversation with somebody about that, but whatever. So anyway, everyone, I know you guys want to watch the Floyd Weather fight. Good luck to you. I'm not paying that fucking $50 for that bullshit, but good luck to you guys.
Chris, can I do a quick shout out real quick before we end this?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I want to announce your boy, Kid USA, is coming back, and he is in business as Kid USA. CPW.
Awesome.
CPW coming back June 27th.
Your muscles are still dry.
Shut up, moisture. face of the face. Yeah, one of the face of the company. Kid USA is back in the match. Is he really pouring himself water?
Is he really about to? Oh,
Is he really?
Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh my God.
Kid USA.
Now he's moist.
Kid USA is back June 27th in Waynesboro, Virginia. Bell time is at 3:00. If you want any other type of information, DM me. I will give you that information. But if you want to go to the CPW Facebook page, you have to reserve your spot in order to get into the show. It's also going to be on Facebook. I think it'll be on Facebook Live, but I will update you.
How can I watch this?
If it's a possibility, it may be on Facebook Live on that. So I will keep you updated on that as well in the upcoming weeks on the following podcast show. But your boy again, Kid USA, boom, is back in business with CPW. We're coming back live to you as a fan. Fan appreciation.
The Patriot drop. The Patriot
drop is coming back. Fan appreciation show. We would love to have you all out. Again, DM me if you want any more information. If not, go to the CPW Wrestling Facebook page, and you have to reserve your spot for the show in order to get in. Okay.
Where are you going to be on the card, bro? Or are you going to be? Oh, you don't know yet? Okay.
Don't know yet, but I will follow up on that as well.
Okay.
Nice. So guys, remember to follow us. Follow us everywhere. We are everywhere. When I mean everywhere, we are everywhere. Give us a 5-star rating. Tell us how we did.
And share, and tell us how we're doing.
Yes, tell us how we're doing. Yes,
we love you guys.
Right now, we are ranking 83 right now, and the podcast is around the country, across the country. So yes, so everyone, we will be back for 150 episode with the Jobber Tears podcast next week, Sunday.
Yeah.
Until that time, I'm your host, Mr. Team Briggins.
And I'm Nappy Boy.
Kid USA.
Ziggy the Beast. Also, one last thing. If y'all want to see any gaming content, we got gaming content on the channel now. If y'all saw yesterday, if y'all saw yesterday, we created Nappy Boy and in WWE 2K20. Yeah, we created Nappy Boy and all that. You know, he went against Caillou for the PBS title. So
yeah,
y'all check that out.
Ziggy, if you ever make me fat, I will come after
you.
Hey, little short.
Dude, I thought his Wi-Fi like froze up for a second. You didn't move at all.
So yeah, we're gonna be doing Kid USA next, and then Chris after. So if y'all just want to
make me fat.
Give
me muscles.
You and I need to go on WWE 2K20 and have a match.
Hey, bro, let me know, bro. See that? This is more than just a podcast. This is about content. We're going to overload you guys with content throughout the week.
I don't do glitches. That's why I don't buy it. No, don't do glitches.
Hey, bro, just let me know. I got.
No, I need you on Xbox. I have Xbox and I have PS4. I don't have PS5. I don't have that kind of money like you do with all those multiple screens that you got over there.
I got the money like you do, but I can't find one.
We'll see you guys next week.
Blanket over that shit.
Have a good night.
All right, guys.